Hi guys, I told you all I'd show you the room. Let me just put the light on in here so you can see. Okay, there's the curtains that I got at the curtain shop, and that's what they look like close up. And they're kind of like a scalloped bottom, and that is the caramel color that we did the walls, and it's kind of like a light, I would say it's a light caramel. I thought it was going to be more orangey, kind of like a real caramel color, almost, well, I figured it would be like a little closer to the woodwork, but I'm kind of glad it turned out like this. It's more like a mocha color, but anyways, it looks good with all the clocks and everything. And I'll stand back so that you can see. And that's what that looks like. And there's my little computer over there. And there's my husband's. And so yeah, that's what that come out like. I had to take the fan down, wash all the glass in it, and do the fan blades, and oil down all the clocks, and lemon oil the furniture. And this is the room that took me 3 days to scrape the old wallpaper off. And then when I was done with that, I had to what do you call it, scrub the walls down with vinegar so that you know, I'd get all the paste off, because I didn't want that stuff coming through the paint and then peeling the paint off, because I've seen that happen to people before, and it's not pretty. And here is, we had to take all of these apart, of course, and each little piece is separate and it lifts off. And so anyways, that's what this room looks like. Okay guys, so I just wanted to show you what the carpeting looks like. I'll get up close here. There's a good shot of it. It's like a looped carpet, and it's not a Berber. This one here does show the vacuum marks and foot marks. I thought it wouldn't because it was such a tightly woven carpet, but it does. Like, as you can see, like the little vacuum marks show up in like little. But anyway, I like it though. It's that's what it looks like. So yeah, this is all this furniture here was all out in our kitchen, and so we got it all back in, and the grandfather clock all put back together. He had to take that whole thing apart to move it because of the weights in it. Took that down and washed it. That's my little Thomas Kincaid scene, which I really like. It's such a big wall. I don't know what to put on it. I was thinking of putting picture groupings, but I don't know. It's just, I'll get to that down the road. But anyways, this room is wallpapered. It's kind of like this. I don't know what you'd call it. Let me see if I can get a better shot of it over here. I don't know. It's like tone on tone beige, almost kind of like that sponge effect. But this is washable, and it looks like paint. I think it's called suede, but it's not suede, of course. But it has that like matte look to it. And moved all our little doodads and trinkets back in here. And I gotta get new lampshades. These ones here with the little dragonflies on them, we bought they came with the lamps, and we got these at Home Depot, God, years ago. And And I just wanted something with a little more color this time. These almost match the sofa. But, and the chairs. But yeah, that's what the living room looks like, guys. And the bird is covered up because she was making a racket. And I am just about to get another cup of coffee. My husband just went downstairs and decided to take a nap as I was going to make the bed and show you what the bedroom came out looking. You know what I heard today? This was the weirdest thing. I was listening to the news this morning. They were saying that they were doing some research on Alzheimer's, and people with, this isn't funny, people with Alzheimer's cannot smell peanut butter out of their left nostril. So guess who went to the cabinet right away and got my peanut butter out? And I can smell it. I was so happy because I've been thinking lately that I'm kind of losing a little bit, you know, after menopause and everything, but I was so lucky. I actually smelt it. How many of you guys are going to the cabinet right now to see if you can smell it? That's why I just had to check it out. Because, you know, it's a little iffy now and then. You know, I can't remember my own name some days. I don't know what day it is. I think today is, I have to look at the calendar. It says Thursday. So it's Thursday today. But, you know, when you're retired and stuff like that, you don't know what day it is. I mean, why do you have to know? You know, one day runs into the next, and the only time you remember a date is when you have an appointment, and that's always on the calendar. So I have that marked off with my big red magic marker, so I'll notice it. But I just thought that was an interesting little tidbit about the peanut butter. Oh, and another thing I was going to tell you guys, I let the dog out of my bedroom door the other night. It was raining, and I could not believe the amount of salamanders that were all over the cement patio. They were like, they looked like little tadpoles, like, you know, just kind of swimming in water. They saw the light come on, and those little buggers just ran like crazy. I couldn't believe. I thought, I go out there with bare feet at night and, like, you know, look out at the moon, and oh, those things are out there. I'm not going out there no more. But if you guys knew what was just crawling around outside at night, you probably wouldn't go out. You know, just saying. Oh my God. Wait till you guys taste these. I don't know if any of you have tried them or not. The Milano slices, they're called. And they're the salted pretzel. And I'll tell you, between the salt and the chocolate, unfreaking believable. They are so damn good. They look like a Milano cookie, like a half a Milano cookie. And only they didn't put the cover on, and they put pretzels, crushed up pretzels on it. Oh my God, guys. You gotta try this. It is so good, I'll tell you. I got this like the day before yesterday, and half the box is gone already. But here's the empty box. Look for these when you guys go out. Honest to God, they are so good with like a cup of tea or coffee or milk, anything. They are just so good. Here's Ripley, 2 days after he had his neutering done. And he is not a happy camper. He just forgets what he is now. Yep. Oh, Ripley. He says, I'm not very happy. He says, I went in a man and come out, and I don't know what I am now. Yeah. I just don't know what I am anymore. Yeah, I'm mad at my mama. Because my daddy didn't want to have it done to me. But my mama says, we have to have it done. Because I don't like the way he's acting, and he keeps going after my leg. Yeah, we had to put a stop to that.
because he was getting a little too chummy with Mama's leg. Yeah. So he's in his little bed, just taking a little rest. Yeah. He says, I'll get back at you, though, somehow. I'll remember this. Yes, I will.
I just wanted to ask you guys what you're reading, if anybody's reading a book at the moment, and if you have any good recommendations. Now that I have my house finished again and I have my life back to myself, I'll be doing a lot more reading, especially with winter coming. And I started this book. It's by Ellen Hildebrand, and it's called Silver Girl. And most of her books are based in Nantucket. And being from the Cape, I like to read, books on Cape Cod and stuff like that, and the islands. So this one is, it says, A Sensitive and Suspenseful Tale, another winner from Ellen Hildebrand. A Nantucket getaway may be just the thing. I'm sorry, getting ahead of myself here, making up my own words. A Nantucket getaway may be just what Meredith Martin Dillon needs. Her perfect life has taken a sharp downturn since it's been revealed that her husband, Freddie, cheated rich investors out of billions of dollars. Hounded by the press, shunned by society, and separated from her sons, Meredith has no one to turn to except her one-time best friend, Constance Flute. Although the women have recently been estranged, Connie agrees to bring Meredith along to her waterfront home. A season of retreat becomes a summer of second chances as both women, determined never to let themselves be hurt again, find their resolve tested by a handsome widower and the arrival of a blast from Meredith's past. Gradually, Connie and Meredith realize that their hearts may be broken, but they're still beating. As could be expected from the best-selling Ellen Hildebrand, it's a juicy setup. Hildebrand throws in a handful of plot twists that bounce the story along like a funky old Jeep. So anyways, I started reading this book like at the beginning of the summer, and the summer has been just so crazy that I haven't had a chance to sit down and read it. I've started several times, but I absorb into the noggin because I've just had so many things going on. Fictional characters and stuff like that, just like for a little vacation of the mind now and then. You just need to get out of your own head now and then. But with so much going on around here this summer, I just really haven't had a chance. I brought this book along with me, like to doctor's visits. I've tried reading outside, on the porch, and constantly going through my mind is the things that I've had to get done and cross off my to-do list. But so if any of you have any good books that you're reading at the moment, and you just want to share it with us, leave it down below, and let me know if there's anything good out there that I should be getting, because I love to read and I just haven't had time to do it. And so share with me what you're reading, and what authors you like, and stuff like that. I'd like to hear from you guys, and have a great day. Bye-bye. That's what the stairway going up looks like to the third floor, and the stairway going down. Come out really good.